Hi, it's Owen from the Mind Body Project. Welcome back. Day number 9. 10 reasons why NLP New Code is better than therapy. In my opinion, anyway. So, what's number 9 then? You feel good after sessions rather than drained or negative. So, one of the things that I really didn't like on the end of therapy is that you're talking about problems. You're talking about problems. Now, what that does, especially if you go into highly emotional states, if you do that too often, what happens? You get to automate it. You get to automate the state. Now, that is a major issue in therapy. Because if you're, and I've seen this happen so many times. I've seen it happen in secondary care. I've done it on people when I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. So you put people into negative states a lot of the time because you're getting them to focus on content. Yeah. And you're getting them to focus on, so let's just put versus process. And you're getting them to focus on, let's say A is depression, and B is happiness. We'll just put happy. So you're getting them to focus on the depression part. You're not looking, so this therapy, again, something's wrong with you. This is the sort of philosophy behind it. Something's wrong with you. You have got something from which you have no control. This is the sort of thinking that goes on. It's like something that happens because theory is Freud or Jungian or whatever it is, but something is wrong with you. And because something's wrong with you, we need to talk about it. Yeah, because we need to assess you. So they start talking about things that what happened in your childhood, something that happened in your childhood. The focus is all on negativity or things that went wrong. It isn't focused on things that went right or what you're good at. It's what's going on, what's wrong with you. And if I focus on what's wrong and things that happen, bad things that happen to me, I'm going to put myself into a negative state. You see, the thing about the past is it's over. The past is done. So everything that you can think about what's happened is memories. And you need to be careful what memories you're bringing up, because your unconscious mind represses some things purposely. Yeah, because it's done with it. You don't need to. It represses it because there's a reason to do it. So if you're uncovering memories and things of bad things that happened in the past, you're going to put yourself into a negative state. And people say to me, it's good to get your anger out, or it's good to get your feelings out, or it's good to release. You are not a machine. It doesn't work like that. And we know this as well because the science is there behind this. It's like stimulus response studies. Go and look it up. If you keep doing things or accessing a certain state, a negative state, over and over and over and over again, you get to hardwire it. Yeah, you get to hardwire it. So in other words, it becomes automated. So a lot of the times I have to see people who've come out of counselling or therapy, and I have to basically go and deal with what the counsellors have done to them first before the actual issue. A lot of the time, because they've just hardwired things or they've taught them things that actually are causing them more pain. So that's a lot of the time. I can tell when someone's come from there because of the language they're using. So that's what I have to deal with first of all, because if you do something, if I start juggling, then I get better at it. If I play football over and over and over again doing kick-ups, I get better at it. Yeah, and I know this because I like to do a lot of things. I like to practice a lot of things. So I know that this happens. So if you do or access in states over and over and over and over again, you're going to automate it. You're going to feel bad. This is why, but the good thing is that you can, in NLP New Code, if I start automating these high performance states by playing these games constantly, then that's a good thing as well. So your brain will learn whatever you tell it to do. It's like your unconscious mind is like a bed of soil. Yeah, your conscious mind is the gatekeeper. And whatever seeds you want to plant in the unconscious mind, in the soil, it will grow whichever. It will grow anger. It will grow happiness. It will grow depression. It will grow anxiety. It will grow fear, depending on what you allow it to grow. So whatever you let in there. So whatever you are doing constantly, expect more of it. Whatever you're thinking about constantly, you're going to get more of it. So if your focus is on negativity and pain, you're going to get more of it because you're going to learn how to access it. I know what you're attempting to do. Your intention is to go out there. Once it's out there, then we can deal with it. And that's fine. For the first time, if you need to, and you need to discuss some things, because hey, sometimes you saying things out loud and in a way, and just having someone listen is what you need sometimes. But doesn't mean going over it for 3 years or 4 years or whatever, the same things over and over and over again. That is going to hardwire it and mess you up even more. Fair enough, once or twice, just to come up with the details or whatever you need to, that's fine. You know, you need to because sometimes that helps sometimes. Sometimes I go out and just have someone listening to you is a really good thing. And it's a very addictive thing as well. But having you access states over and over and over again is going to hardwire it. And that is why with the new code stuff, if you see the reaction videos after people have done that, don't feel amazed. Because I'm putting them into a good state. And that's how I want to leave them. They come into me with a bad state, I'm going to help them get to a good state before they leave the end of the session. That's my job.